What's going on, guys? Algin Estacio here with FlytPath.com, and today I have the pad holder from PGYTECH. This is a device that is meant to hold your tablet and attach it to the bottom here for things like the DJI Spark remote, the DJI Mavic Pro, as well as the DJI Mavic Air remote. So I've actually been able to use this tablet holder for the past week now. So I wanted to show you exactly what comes inside the box. This is another accessory that you can purchase separately. It's called the remote control clasp, and it's basically a way to add in a sense, a lanyard to your tablet holder here. So let me show you quickly exactly what comes inside the box of the pad holder by PGYTECH. Front of the box just has an illustration of the holder itself. The back has a nice photo. I'm actually unboxing this one for you just to show you exactly how it comes in the box. You have the base, which sits inside of your device. And it's made of a CNC aluminum. It is very, very nice and thick and very rugged. You cannot bend this at all. And this ball joint right here, or this little swivel, is tight. So it's meant to hold your tablet onto here, but it's also really tight so that it won't move around too much when you have your tablet into this joint. So here's the two pieces that it comes with. The first one is the clamp, which is able to expand out to hold larger size phones or tablets. On the back of it is a swivel here, which is to tighten up this ball joint right here. So what you do is take the plate. Here is the CNC aluminum plate that fits into your remote control. To attach it to, what you want to do is just loosen up, just press this into it, wait for that click, just like that, and then you're able to tighten it back up and move this around to your desired angle. And once you have it into the angle that you want, you then tighten this up. That way it does not move. What this area right here is for is when you put it into your remote, if you want to still use the cord to go through here, you could do that as well. Also, there's a hole down here at the bottom for you to put the cord through if you want to use your bottom plug right here. Now, these are the three remotes: the DJI Mavic Spark, the DJI Mavic Pro, and the Mavic Air. As you can see here, it fits on all three nice and snug. And even though the Mavic Air did have some changes to it, I was able to put it in here just fine, and it does fit within this little gap area where your remote control sticks would be placed when you're in transit. So this little area here where your stick would normally be stored, this mount goes right into it and fits right inside there. So it does fit nice and snug in there. As far as sizing goes, I currently use an iPad Air 2 when I fly with my tablet. So here it is right here. As you can see, if I open this up on the back side, you are able to fit large tablets in here. I just wanted to see, because I also have an iPad Pro, and this of course is not long enough to fit an iPad Pro. And if you want to see exactly which ones they support, there's a list on their website, and I'm also going to put that list down below in the description. So before you purchase it, just make sure that the devices you're planning to use on it will fit. I also have an iPhone X and an iPhone 6. Now, I wasn't sure if these would fit in there, but what I did was place it just right on top, and this is an iPhone 6. I'm able to fit it within the clamps right here. And what I did is loosen this up, turn my device, and then I'm able to use it like this. So even though you can fit your phone in here at the very bottom, if you wanted to have the option to place your phone within this mount, that way you have a screen that's above your joysticks, you have that option to do that as well. So if you didn't want to use your phone down here, down at the bottom, and you maybe wanted to use it above, and then they still have the gap in between here to plug it in. So you can still fit your plug right here. And then what you do is you put this through and you plug it into the back of the remote, just like that. Turn that there so it's nice and tight. Put my iPad Air 2 all the way in here. There you go. And then plug this in. And now you have a full-size iPad hooked up to your Mavic Pro or your Mavic Air or Spark remote controls. So after using it, there's a few things that I want to let you guys know that I liked and a couple things that I think that they might be able to improve on. So the first thing I did like about it, of course, is its compact size. You're able to break this thing down into a lot smaller of a footprint, and I'll show you that as I break it down. The one thing I'll let you guys know is you want to adjust this middle bar here to be straight up as possible. That way it gives you a lot more room for your hands. So if you have big hands, you really only are limited now to this amount of space, which is about, I'd say about 2 inches or so to use your tablet. So if this thing is bent or turned, every time you turn it a little bit too much, it's now going to go into your wrist right here. So you just want to make sure that this thing is pointed straight up and your iPad is pretty much parallel with your remote. That gives you the most amount of space for your hands to work underneath the tablet. This clamp is really, really strong. I didn't have any issues holding something this large, which is my iPad Air 2. But there's a couple of things I just want to make sure I address in case something does happen later on, and that is how am I able to tighten this up if and when it starts to loosen. As you can see here, right now, it's nice and tight, mostly because I've only been using it for the past week, but I'm not sure how I'm able to tighten this up later. There are screws right here, which would remove this bracket right here. And then there is a flat head on the inside there that looks like I can tighten that up. So I'm not sure at this point if that's the way to do it in case this over time gets too loose. When you are holding something as heavy as an iPad, you just know that over time it will loosen up, and that's something you want to think about. How am I able to tighten this up later on down the line once it starts getting loose? Everything feels extremely strong. This does not bend at all, and it feels well machined. The one thing I would like to have seen maybe on this piece right here is if this could have possibly have been maybe more of a metal thread. Right now it's plastic. This is one thing that also, I don't know over time if it's something that may wear down, but it would have been nice to see if this piece right here was either metal or aluminum or something that would just seems a little bit stronger than this plastic piece right here. This is something that you're gonna be always tightening, loosening and tightening, taking it apart, breaking it apart, putting it in your bag. So one of those things that we'll see over time how this will hold up. Another great thing about this piece from PGYTECH is that when you do break it down, and you break this apart, take that out, you fold this in, tighten that up, and all you do is place this in here, and there's your mount. Nice and small, fits in almost any bag. Nothing really is coming out too much except for this piece right here. So make sure you don't lose this piece. Make sure you tighten this up before you transport it. Here is the remote controller, and here is the size of this mount. So it is a nice, small, compact that fits in your bag. This right here is the remote clasp, and what this is a little mounting system that you would use to hook up a lanyard. So as you open this up here, there's the metal piece right here, which goes right around your device. Here is your lanyard. You put that around your neck. Place this right here. It clips right in. You still have access to your USB right there. It's molded to fit all the way around on all of them. This is the Mavic Air. Let me show you, it fits the same way on the Mavic Pro. Just like that. Access to your USB is you place this inside the ring, put your mount back in, and now you have a little lanyard to put around your neck when you're flying. So there it is, guys, the PGYTECH tablet holder for everything from your Spark, Mavic Air, Mavic Pro. Finally, I was able to get just another tablet holder. I've been using the MavMount for a while, which is an absolutely great product. Nice to see something that's very similar to the MavMount, but a little bit more compact in size. I do think the MavMount does have its place with the industry because it is a little bit bigger. It can hold larger tablets, heavier tablets from what I could see as far as being this large ball joint right here. And it also has what they call the Mav lock, which prevents a lot of the rocking. I'll make sure I do a follow-up video just to give you guys a little bit more of a comparison between the two and see if there's anything else that I come up with or I find out, and I'll let you guys know. If you guys got some value from this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. I'll leave all the product descriptions of these and the links down below in the description, so make sure you guys check those out if you're interested in looking at flying with your tablet. And also, if you guys have other tablet holders that you guys have been using, or if you've been using something like the PGYTECH or the MavMount, I'd love to hear from you guys. Leave those comments down below. I want to see exactly what you guys are doing, what you're using. And if you guys also know about any other tablet holders out there, please let me know so I can hopefully get a hold of those companies and do some reviews for you guys. This is Aljan Estacio with FlytPath.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.